Okay. So we'll come in here to the course details button and click that. And then what it'll do is, in most of the courses, if it hasn't been done already, this will be off. It'll be in the off position. You just have to click it to turn it on. And we'll put in the course description. And I'll show you where to get this in a second from SkillsCommons. And then the other piece that we put on here is the course avatar, which is the SOC codes that we have, and I'll share those with you as well. And they're for the different industry sectors. So this one here is like, because it's manufacturing, this one has the gears. It's called production maintenance or something like that. But I'll share those with you in the top ones that you'll be using, like healthcare, the IT one that has the computer, the healthcare has the nurse on it, and then this one with the gears. And then once you select that and you put that in, you just click submit, and then that's it. And then to access the course, if you're not enrolled, it will tell you to. I'm going to go ahead and quick unenroll to just demonstrate to you what it will be like for you to get access the first time. Okay, so I'm going to go back to System Admin, go back to Courses, and I'm in AM120 again. And so this is going to be typical for you for first time as you go in, is you want to hit this button right here, Quick Enroll. And that will give you instructor privilege and role to clean up the course and add things that we need added and that sort of thing, and just to do the checking of the course, okay? Otherwise, you'll enter as a student. And so from the outside, if you do the enroll. But this is the quick enroll for admin area, okay? Does that make sense? Is that clear?
Yeah, that's clear.
Okay, all right. And so this is what a course will look like typically. And so you can kind of just play around in here, kind of click on the different stuff to make sure everything looks good. We want Word documents, into PDFs. If they're not, make a note of it and let us know, and we'll follow up with Blackboard. Because some of these were in Word documents and we needed to make sure they were PDFs so they could convert those for us. So you would just go through the different active areas like course content lessons and just make sure that everything looks up to speed there and is good, so that the links work and everything like that. And I'll use every time. So it'll open up in the Flash. We'll open up here for my Safari. I didn't have that checked off first. But anyways, this is an Adobe Captivate or presenter presentation.
We'll begin with the introduction.
So you just make sure that it's good, the link's good and all that, so you can close that window and then go back to the content area and look at the next one just to make sure that everything's working okay. Just kind of go through that, all right? So you really just kind of staying up in this area at this point, all right? Not so much down in here. Let me pause there and see if there's any comments or questions or anything I need to clarify. We good? Okay. All right, good. I'm going to go back to this spreadsheet for a second, because here is that course, Certified Production Technician. So if I can get these together here. And you see here we're in Certified Production Technician, all right? And then here's the course description. And so where do I get that course description? Well, here in SkillsCommons is where this original item was submitted. And I'm going to click that and open it. And as you'll see here, this is a backup export, right, file. And so here is the description that the grantee put in. And so I copied that and pasted that in that course details field back here where we were in System Admin. All right. Again, back here, the Chevron window down, course details, and you can put that area in there. Okay, paste that in there. Right. And you'll find out some other information in here too, which is what I put in on the spreadsheet. Sorry about that. The type of material that it was. This is from a D2L export. The grant project round. They were around 3 grant project. I'm just going back and forth between the windows. What type of material it was, and they labeled as a hybrid blended course. This stuff you guys don't have to do. I'm just showing you why this information is on here, as it's helpful for us. I'm just sharing the major sheet with you guys, just to keep everything organized on one area. And then the name of the grant project, and then what state they were in. And so here's where we come to the part where we want you folks to be able to check to make sure that the information is there where we want it. All right. So the first thing is to visit the FAQ folder in each course and remove the file link that Blackboard adds. So for this one, we'll go in and see if that one is in Blackboard or not. So this one is one that I believe that Jeff created for us. And so this one is okay, this course. So that FAQ can stay in there. All right. And I'll let you guys know which ones are the courses that Blackboard did that we'll need to remove the FAQ from. All right. So just make sure that that's okay. You can just click done, or type in done, or check, or something like that, or yes, removed, or it's okay, as a status. And then on the course description, again, making sure back here in the system admin that we had that checked on that chevron down there, right? Course details, to make sure we have a description there. And if that's okay, then just say yes, has description. And then does it have a web link back to the SkillsCommons original material, back to this one, right? Does it have that in this course? So if we check here, right now it does not. And so we need to add that. And so I have instructions on how to do that. And what we'll do is we'll use the, the build the content area here. And what you'll do is you'll add an item. And then you'll type the name of it, and then you call it like SkillsCommons, link to material in SkillsCommons. So let me just type that in to download SkillsCommons. Now, this one, I think I made a mistake here. I'm going to copy this because I want to add a web link. I'm sorry. Build content, and this one I can add a web link to. All right. So the same thing there, and then I get the web link from here. This one. Okay. So I can just copy that, or I can copy it up here because it's the same one, whichever way works for you. Once you have that open, getting that information, and then I click submit, and there it is. And so what I would prefer we do is if we could have this to the top of the page in there. That way it's easy for folks to see right away if they want to download the material. And then they can read through the rest of it because they know this is like the syllabus. But this is kind of like at the top there, okay? So there it goes. It takes you right to it, all right? So that's how you add the web link. Another piece is to add, to make sure we have on here. So I'll say yes for this one. So SkillsCommons link, yes. And then the course description, and we want to add this by the item. So again, we'll build an item, and we'll call it the course description. And then this one we can get from this one right here, since we have this already, right? And so we just paste it in here and click submit. And now it's saved. And again, we want to push this to the very top, and then have the link to download materials second in the list. And then the last one we want to put in is the FAQ. And so what I like to do is move the FAQ up under this area here, under the link to download materials to SkillsCommons. All right. And what I'm going to do is actually see if I can move this over, since it's already there. I'm not sure if I can yet. but most of these aren't going to have them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and build content here, and I'm going to add another item, and I'm going to call it the FAQ. FAQ there, and then browse my computer, and I'm going to make sure I have that on here because I do have it in an email that I'm preparing to send to you guys in a little bit. See if I still have that open.
So the FAQ file is the same for all the courses, right? We're just uploading.
Yeah, that's right. It's a PDF. It's a PDF document, and I'm going to see if I have it in this. Yeah, this is it right there. So I have it on my desktop in the iCloud. So it'll open up now in Adobe. But what I'll do is I'll browse my computer and add it here. But you can have it on yours or your desktop. So it's the Welcome to SkillsCommons preview, and that's there now. So just click submit, and then again it's going to be at the bottom, and then we just kind of want these 3 items in every course at the top on that opening page that they come to. Okay.
Okay.
Makes sense, all right? So those are the major things that you'll do with this list here, this Google Sheet, okay? So now we have that. We have the web link, and we have the stock FAQ for that one. And then this last one is for you if you had any notes or anything that stood out to you, or you maybe had a suggestion, just whatever, you can use that last box for that. You don't have to, but it's there and available if you need to. Okay? All right? So so again, just follow the course ID. So the next one would be BRX 110, and then just copy that, or just remember it in your head. But I'm going to copy it. I'll go back into System Admin, right, and then I'll go to course ID. I'll paste it. Again, you're probably not going to be in this course, so you'll need to do the quick enroll. I'm going to do the quick unenroll just to show you again. So I'll go back just a minute, I'll bring it up again, hit that. So you want to do that right there, and then it'll add you, and then you'll have access to this course. So these are pretty much in pretty good shape right now. But if there's something, I wanted to share these with you guys just to get you, acclimated and kind of see what we have, and just to get a sense, kind of get your legs under you a little bit and feel, because it's all new and everything. But these courses, we will need to, like under Start Here, we'll want to build content, and we'll want to add these 3 items starting in column L, making sure that Blackboard is there or not, remove it. The course description is there first, and then web link second, and then the stock FAQs, all right? And then you've got the links to each of the courses on SkillsCommons on this spreadsheet, and then the actual link to the MOOC or to the catalog on in Blackboard. So this will actually take you to that first link that we were at the beginning. Here, so copy that and do a new note, and then just see it'll take you to this area here, to the Blackboard version of it. Because we want to have these so that we can put these out for people and they can find them easily from SkillsCommons once we finished and we've given the okay for these courses, right? And so once you have enrolled in a course, you'll get this opportunity here to manage a course. So if you're enrolled in this BRX 110, it'll give you this option if you're logged in to manage the course, and you can go in and just do what I was just doing just now. Otherwise, you can go back to the SkillsCommons list and you'll see all the courses there. Okay? So let me stop, and I know there's been a lot shared already, and see if you've got questions or comments.
It seems pretty straightforward. I mean, I guess we can try it, and then if we have questions, we can follow up with you. But
right.
At this point, it seems pretty straightforward. If you can share us the sheets, we can get started.
I'll share the Google Sheet. I'll share the list, and an example of a course where the changes were already made and kind of, kind of the standard that we want with the order of the description first, the URL back to SkillsCommons, and the FAQ, make sure that that's in there, number 3. And then what we have is a checklist just for you guys to check over to make sure that the content order is right, not just on the description, the web link, and the FAQ, but then also that the content is in the right order. Sometimes when these are put in, like in this course here, like week 7 will be up in where week 2 is, and week 2 is down here at week 6. And just to make sure that the content is in the right order. Make sure that there's images that are missing, to just let us know, and just keep track of those on that Google Sheet with the notes area. If there's any empty folders, we don't want those. And one thing I will share with you that I found out through this process is a good way to see what a visitor is going to view this as is to enter the student preview. Because like right now, we know like this page here, the home page, there's nothing like on there or anything. Information doesn't have anything, and content doesn't have anything. Now I think the home page is going to be viewable by the student preview, but I don't think the other ones are. Because they said if they're blank, they shouldn't show up. Yeah, good, they don't show up. So I entered as a student. I'm going to show you again how I did that. And then just here, I just clicked the first one. It automatically defaults to the first thing there as a student, and just click continue. It takes you back as an instructor. So I'm exiting the student preview. And then again, it's this little eyeball up here. Sorry, I was a little quick on that. Do you see where I'm pointing?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, okay. So now I'm entered as a student, and this is how it'll look to a student. So there's no we make sure we don't want any empty folders or anything like that. Now these web links are the web links that the course came with, okay? And these are the tools that are part of Blackboard stuff, okay? So in this page here, we would want to put the course description item. We want to put the web link back to SkillsCommons for this course, and we'd want to put the FAQ, correct. So I'm going to exit this now and continue. And what I'm going to show you is a little bit advanced, but I'm not sure how much you guys have worked in these. I'm sorry, I'm going to go into customization. But if you went into this course and I didn't have it on this spreadsheet here, and you were working in this, for example, because you don't know where the course ID is, you can find the course ID here under properties below here. So I'm going to close this one up. But it's in the customization drop down, okay? Properties, and it'll show you there ASN 235. And so that's the course ID, all right, for this one. So I'm just kind of giving you an example there. If you came into the course from that, outside from that link through the Blackboard SkillsCommons example, like this one here. So, right. So if we copied this, okay, why these links aren't hop into it, but I'm just going to copy this and show you. Okay. So you come into it and you're like, okay, yeah, I'm in the lab safety, but I don't know the course ID. You go to manage course, customization, properties, and then you'll see the course ID there, and then you can match it if you're working on if it's part of your spreadsheet, and you see it's right there, GS 100. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's just for FYI, if you ever kind of get disoriented or trying to remember which course ID you're working on, that's where you could do it. Okay. See if there's anything else. Any other comments or questions? And I'll share the PDF with you as well for the FAQ that goes on each of the courses, the third in the list under description and web link back to SkillsCommons. But again, if you guys have any kind of thoughts as you're going through and you're looking at the courses as far as ideas and suggestions or recommendations, we'd love to hear your feedback as well. You can put those in the notes or just send me an email, shoot me an email, and I can do that. Okay, put that in.
So all the materials that are being shared, that you're sharing with us, if they were shared in the chat, we haven't received anything in the chat window.
Right.
Just,
Right. All I shared with you was this, the link to the Blackboard, to our list.
okay.
So for you to get access to the courses, you would have to, enroll, right? So you go in like this, and you go into system admin, and then click the courses, and then type in an ID, right? And then click that course, and then if you're not enrolled, do the quick enroll down here, like, right? So you would do that. Then you would have access to the course. Okay, from there. What you need access now is the list of courses, right? So that's the Google spreadsheet, and I'll add all of you guys to that after this call.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yep.
And you'll have all this information here, and you can work through this, and I'll also have an example in the notes that I'm going to send to you folks, as well as the checklist and those items, and as well as the instructions on how to add the different parts and pieces. The description and the web link and that FAQ. Anything else at this point?
No, I think we're good. I think we'll just try it out, and then if we have any questions, we'll follow up with you, but it looks pretty straightforward for us.
Great. All right. Well, I won't hold you guys any further, and you know my email address, and just hit reply or just shoot me an email with any kind of question you have. If we need to jump on a call, we can do that and clarify anything. But I really appreciate your folks, and all the help, because this is a pretty big project, and it really helps to have you folks here to help manage this and help us get it done in good time.
Well, we're here to help, so hopefully we'll get this done.
Sounds
Okay.
good. All right, you guys, take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.